a group of us jumped in a vehicle and took some food boxes and water and Bibles, and we began driving around downtown looking for those who we knew were perhaps vulnerable, in need. And we came across this group of 3 people who were sitting on some stairs. They had a grocery cart full of clothing and different stuff. And so we knew that they probably would be interested in receiving these things. So we pulled over and we said, "Hey, are you hungry?" And they said, "Yes." So we brought over our food boxes to them. And I kind of stood back as other team members were speaking to them all about Jesus and who he was and how he loved them and why we were doing this. And as they were sharing, I was just sort of standing off to the side, and I just asked the Lord, "What do you love about these people?" And he actually highlighted one lady to me of the 3, and he was just showing me some things about her that I just was sensing. And so I went and I crouched in front of her and I knelt down and I just shared with her. I said, I'm just really sensing that God sees the things that people have spoken over you about your identity and lies about who you are that have been very damaging and have traumatized you. And this has really affected the way that you see yourself, and it has gone deep down into your heart, and it hurts still. And tears began to flow down her face, and I just shared with her that that's not who God sees her as, and that she is so precious to him, and that he created her in her mother's womb. And at that time, he decided for her to have life, and that he had days ordained for her and plans and purpose for her. And that no matter what others said about her, he sees her of truly who she is. And I prayed over her, and we spoke a little bit more. She took a Bible. She did share with me that her uncle actually was a pastor, and she knew that he was praying for her all the time. We spoke, and then she sobbed, and I said, "Hey, can I give you a hug?" And so I just held her as she sobbed on my shoulder. When we walked away, my whole side of my face was soaked in her tears and was wet with her tears. And I thought, what if we as Christians ask that question often among strangers, with coworkers, neighbors, family, friends? Jesus, what do you love about them? What do you see about them? And then if we went and we told them, we truly would be such an amazing fragrance in this world, the fragrance of Christ.